Well, good morning. So this is where we woke up. Beautiful Abraham Lake, Alberta. Beautiful sunrise. I took some shots of the sunrise. Hopefully they showed up. I'm not sure with the mist what this camera will pick up. But anyway, Abraham Lake, it's beautiful. Right?
It is very beautiful.
Yeah, it's the second time we've been here. So hopefully it'll be an enjoyable trip. We're not very far from Jasper or Banff. Up the road there's a town called Nordig. It's a ghosty town. We'll go explore, see if we can find. There's some beautiful falls around here. There's quite a bit to see. We're about just over 3 hours from Edmonton, in the beautiful Canadian Rocky Mountains. Talk to you soon. Well, that was a fun day.
Yes, it was.
Hey, look, our friends are here.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Don.
I'm Lana.
So, we made it to Abraham Lake.
Yay!
Came in last night, and then early this morning we set up camp, and we went out and did a couple things. A little smoky up here. The views, the mountains are kind of clouded, but, you know, what are you going to do? We figured tomorrow we'll head up to the Glacier and go check it out. Should be a fun day. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Abraham Lake, it's beautiful. I mean, you know, it's free camping up here, about 3 hours from Edmonton. We've been here a couple times. We enjoy it. I mean, this is all about nature, though, and no attractions.
There you go.
Yeah, just nature. You got trees, mountains, and a lake. But, you know, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll take you for a little tour around the campsite today. And so here we are at Abraham Lake. Can't really see the lake from here. We got in this morning. We thought that would be early enough, but 7:30 we're rolling around this place and it's already full of campers. So we couldn't get a good view of the lake, but we did get a nice spot with a beautiful view. Some mountains up there. More mountains there. The mountain back there, you can't really see it, it's in the clouds. Or probably the smoke. And a nice beautiful mountain over here. And way down at the end there, you can kind of see the lake peeking through. So we did find a nice campsite though. Fairly, you know, we're not crowded in. It's quite a ways from our nearest neighbors. Nearest neighbors are probably football field away, which is all you can ask for on a Labor Day weekend, and you know, free camping. So there's the old poop tent. The bell tent's all set up. The old Jeep's sitting there waiting to take us home when we're ready. Yeah, so that's Abraham Lake, or the world as we see it this weekend. It's quite beautiful. Not a lot of bugs, a little smoky. You know, we've gotten out more. We're enjoying some of the new gear we bought this year. We did decide, however, that it was taking us way too long to unpack and pack up when we were leaving. It was taking about 3.5 hours for setup and teardown, which is a little excessive. So I made some modifications to the old trailer here. Kind of the idea was to have an instant workshop and kitchen area. So we just throw up the awning, which takes, you know, 5 minutes, and open up the side of this thing, and then we're good to go. I'll take you on a tour. Yeah, so I built this little box, or I like to call it the chuck wagon. So anyway, on this side is the kitchen. Everything's set, the stove is set. It just all folds open and you're ready to go. Everything stays on there. Got some compartments down there for putting food and gas and fuel and stuff like that. The table folds up just like that, like gull wings, and when you pull in, it's just a matter of flipping it down and you're good to go. But I mean, my opinion is my opinion, but the one that really matters is Lana. What do you think of your new kitchen?
Okay.
All right, so this is her side. So we got the kitchen over here. And a little shop right there with all the equipment hanging off the side. It's a little compartment so you have another place to put your tools. Yeah, so it seems to be quite functional and it works. This is like the kitchen. This folds up and down, and it's all covered by a canvas. So when it's time to go, literally just flip this up. Canvas comes down, tied off with a couple of guy wires, and you're good to go. And when it's all said and done and closed up, it kind of like an old-fashioned buckboard wagon or a covered wagon. That's why I like to call it the chuck wagon. Anyway, that's the trailer. We pulled in this morning. We had the kitchen and everything set up in literally 10 minutes. And of course, we don't have to repack everything. It's all in its own little compartment. So we're very, I'm excited about the trailer. It's going to save us a lot of time. We set up camp this morning in an hour. Everything was up and good and done. And then we expect tear down to take about the same. Talk to you soon.
It is very pretty.
This is the David Thompson Highway. We're just driving by Abraham Lake. We've got we came in last night. We're all set up. We just ran into town to get some supplies. Strange as it may seem, I had an urge for beer, and Lana had an urge for coolers. We almost never buy any alcohol when we're on trip. Well, we don't buy much alcohol at all, but we had the urge, so we thought we'd go in and check out the little corner store there. They said they had cold beer, so I thought, why not? So we're back in here.
And this, sorry,
a little bit rougher road. You really can't get in here with the big RVs, although some of the guys have lift kits on their RVs and their trucks. It's not a bad road. It's just a little bumpy. Nothing difficult to climb in here. And, a lot of these back trails you get in here, and all the guys with those big lifted 4x4s chew up the trail. But this isn't bad.
well, at least this isn't as bad as Mitchie. Yeah, it was.
We're coming up on our campsite here. We'll see it here in a second. There's the old bell tent. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, Bob's here.
Hi, Houston. Want to join us today?
So, woke up bright and early. Beautiful day. A little bit of frosty out there. Wood stove's on. We're nice and toasty. A little bit of coffee. Had some breakfast.
He had Pop-Tarts for breakfast.
You had Pop-Tarts too. They were good.
And we warmed them on the wood-burning stove here too.
Yeah, toasted them right up. It was awesome. Just put them on there. This thing's great. So what's the plan?
We're going to go see the glaciers today.
All right, we're going to the glacier. Yeah.
And maybe go on the tour.
Well, we'll check it out. If they're charging $100 to go on that bus, we're not going on there. We're just standing at the bottom of the hill and look where the glacier used to be.
Yep. We'll probably be doing videos of that. We'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll do a video of some sort.
Yeah.
Global warming. Might have to just take a picture of the puddle of where the glacier used to be.
Probably.
Anyway, we're going to the Athabaska Glacier.
Excuse me.
Should be a fun day. See you soon.
Bye.
So, here we are at the Columbia ice fields. Let's go take a look around.
Okay.
I guess the first time I went to the Athabaska ice field was probably 1989. It's moved a long way since then. So the first time we came was in 1989, and the glacier pretty much came as far as, let's turn this around here, you can see the little building there. The crater came, that building wasn't there in 89. There's this little lake here, and that lake, when we came, was covered with ice. So, pretty much, yeah, you can see a line in the horizon there. The darker rock goes all the way across, straight across here, and to the lake. That's where the wall of ice was. That's where it is now. It's really quite amazing. Yeah, so it's not so much that it's been shrinking. It's been pretty much shrinking since they discovered it. But as we walk this trail, there's markers as to where the ice was in certain years. It's the acceleration over the last 40 years, which is really quite amazing. Still beautiful. So, I'm going to you know, being our age, is life's experiences have left their mark. I have a bad back and a bad knee. Lana has a bad knee, and in order to get up to the glacier now, you got to play a balancing act to get across all these roads and bridges and such. Unfortunately, we can't do that kind of thing, so we're going to turn back. I'd love to go to the glacier and show you, but I can't. But this ridge that we're on right now, here, is the debris field that was in front of the glacier when we were here in 1989. So in 30 years, it's gone from here to where it stands right now. And when I mean the glacier was here, if we had been standing here 30 years ago, there'd be 100 feet of ice over top of us. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if global warming is a real thing or what the deal is, but I can tell you, I'm awestruck by how much that glacier has moved since over the years. And the last 10 years has been extremely dramatic. Alright, we're going to head back. We'll see you at the camp. Bye!